Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Buddy Intruder, welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Well, last time, the Mongol Empire burst, a very lucky escape there for the Byzantines, and the Pope decided to go on holiday to Portugal, and though we've dragged that out a little bit, I can't help but notice over here in Brittany, yeah, a very large number of Crusaders are currently just trashing the place, so to be honest, we should probably just surrender in that particular crusade. Because if we were to somehow drag out a win, all we get is, some piety and some prestige, which we don't really need, and it's not even that much, to be honest. Meanwhile, if we surrender, all that happens is Lapland loses one tiny bit of land. So, you know what? Well done. You get that tiny bit of land. There we go. The Wrath of the Cross indeed. And there is the mighty state of Crusader Galicia. So, I mean, congrats. Have fun with it. Though I can't help but notice we do actually have, a brand new Pope who appears to have literally every voice it's possible for a Catholic to hold. Hang on, are there actually any more than that? Okay, there are more than that. There are 5, but I'm not sure you can actually have 5 traits. So, yeah, he does have 3 out of 3 for voices, meaning, I mean, somehow he's still gaining piety every month, but the game does consider him a sinner regardless. I mean, one lives in hope that, yes, a pope who is sinful and not actually that smart might just slow down the next crusade, at least a little bit. Good news at home, however, which is, yes, our economy is, as you can see, recovering very, very nicely indeed. In fact, so nicely. Yes, Philip Lokison, if I recall correctly, right now you are on, yeah, you're on Scootage right now. And to be honest, I feel like, yeah, given you've now got a really good army built up, I'd probably rather take the army. So, sacrifice about 1.2 for, like, 1,000 more troops. That's not bad at all. If I wanted to, I could guarantee him a council place to boost feudal levies up. But to be honest, he's not thrilled about me already. So go on. We're going to be making that change right there. So a handful more troops, just to, you know, make sure no one gets any dumb ideas elsewhere in the world. And also, everyone was upset with me because I've got too many duchies. But what I did realise is, yes, hang on, we have got Strathclyde and we've also got the Petty Kingdom of Man. But the Petty Kingdom of Man kind of shouldn't be mine anyway, to be honest. It's, in fact, why is that even a flipping duchy? Hang on, I thought that was, oh, I was getting confused between the Isles and the Isle of Man. Okay, so is that literally just a one? Okay, well that's fascinating. Right. You know what? I'm just going to give that away to somebody. Just so, you know, people calm down a bit. It can go to Ireland. Ireland can have that. Why not? I mean, it's a tiny county anyway, so even though I'm giving up a tiny bit of land, it barely even matters, though. It does stress me out. I mean, I could just... Okay, rather than accepting the stress... What if I just straight up destroyed the duchy? No one's going to care because I control the land. So, yeah, the petty title right here. Destroy that and... okay, de jure vassals won't like me, but there kind of aren't any other than me. And I'm just swimming in prestige, so... Okay, that's going to go away, and that should make everyone else chill out a bit about, yes, the fact... There we go, everybody's now happy. So, the important thing today is, yes, the succession, because Elin's fine. She is not, you know, in poor health. She's not fading or anything. But we do have Prince Ott right here, who, yes, is currently ambitious, evil, and arrogant, together with being terrifyingly intelligent. So, I've got a horrible feeling this is going to go terribly wrong at some point. But, you know, we're training him up as best we can. He might be a good emperor, and at one point, well, either Britannia needs to, eat Scotland, or Scandinavia, Britannia, and Scotland all need to become best friends, because we're starting to actually put together a bit of a potential big Thorist alliance, though, speaking of which, yeah, we need to have a think about potentially reforming the faith a bit, though I have been thinking about it. I don't think we need to make friends with the Christian states through any form of intermarriage. If we're going to have Scandinavia, Britannia, maybe Scotland, we've got some states over here, like Ugra, who we only just made friends with, there's enough, potentially, that we can actually get by without needing Catholic help. The only thing that does potentially interest me is, we could make friends with the Orthodox nations. Now, they could be very, very useful. And finally, we need to figure out what we're doing in terms of, our big kingdom-level attack, because we could just take Poland. We could take a big old chunk out of the Holy Roman Empire. We could take all of France that France currently possesses and try and form a new, better France. So, there's a bunch of choices we need to make today. But a lot of it's going to come down to how confident we feel about young Prince Odd, who might be... Excuse me. Why are you independent? Precisely. Would you mind just... Okay, he's just willing to become my vassal straight away. Whoever that guy is, get back in Scandinavia, you. Also, this guy's independent. And he's willing to just... I shan't say no. Great, 2 new vassals, why not? And you know what? I can use this as leverage to get the actual rulers to like me. Because some of them aren't like, 100% on me right now. Norway's fine, so I'll keep this kid. That's no problem at all. Meanwhile, Denmark is... Denmark could be more positive about me. So, I'm just going to hand this guy straight on over. There we go. Big pile of opinion for 10 years, because... this guy ought to be Denmark anyway, because Denmark's got itself in a bit of a mess, to be honest, so kind of unfortunate. Danelaw is... the problem is that Niels II holds this bit of Denmark personally, so hopefully that'll start splitting apart when he dies and we can make Denmark make a bit more sense. Right, time to get time ticking along here, because the big thing we need is, how is Odd gonna turn out precisely? And then he needs a marriage, because he's intelligent, alright? He is nice and intelligent, and on top of that, do not forget... We've been working towards making, reinforcing traits right there. So there's a good chance of traits being inherited. There's a good chance of them being reinforced. We marry him to someone else intelligent, we might have the first genius of the entire dynasty. The breeding program is finally starting to bear fruit, damn it. Also, don't forget the improvements down in Sodamanaland. So, this place has actually got itself a basic bastion right now. No. Farms, if you'd be so kind. Let's get some flippin' farms out there. You see, the thing is, I'm not so keen on, just taking over Scotland as fast as possible, even though I could do, because he's already the right religion, as is his son. So, I'd marry into that, but unfortunately he's a little bit on the delicate side, which is not great. So, keep an eye on Scotland. I'm not going to waste my kingdom war on them. They might make better friends than, conquest targets. Oh, we've got a pretty big problem, actually. Someone just murdered Anna, and she was, oh dear, that was... Right, how are we going to figure out who the flip just did that? Someone's murdered Anna. She wasn't the best, but she was pretty good. Right, my eldest has been killed. And that's obviously going to stress me the flip out, but... Okay, we need to figure out who the flip just... Was it flipping Odd? Okay, well this is going to mess up the flipping succession, because she actually already had children, though. Unfortunately, the children are disappointing. There's another Elin, and Duchess Elin II. And she's 2 years old, but she inherited all of the Welsh titles. So, okay, this is all fascinating. I am going to, guard her myself if I'm allowed to. And yes, she's fine with that. So she now moves under my protection. We will raise her, change her guardian if necessary, depending on what it turns out she's good at. So, okay, we've got ourselves a problem here. King Philip, how did this one slip the flip past you? Okay, hang on. We've got a murder mystery here. Who had the most to gain? Well, Thordis certainly had something to gain. She's an adult. I don't know if children even can plot murders. Then again, maybe super intelligent children can. This is all very concerning. I mean, Thordis is pretty darn smart. She is literally a treacherous craven, and she's now the oldest. Okay, what the bloody hell has this just done to the succession? So, okay, the Empire of Scandinavia is now going to this baby, because she's the eldest of my daughter. Marvellous. Okay, the one advantage we've got here is she had 2 daughters, so if we change the gender laws, we might be able to salvage this a bit. I mean, to be honest, Anna was supposed to inherit bloody Britannia anyway. That's why we gave her a power base in Britannia. But that's all bloody gone to hell now. Okay, hang on. Hang on, bloody hang on. So, Empire of Scandinavia is going to Elin, then Thordis, and that's because of equality. Okay, we need to make sure, where's this going? Right, Kingdom of Sweden's now going to Philip Lokison, and that means Elin II is getting... Okay, well, that's just messed up literally everything. Okay, Elin II can potentially inherit Britannia. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. But yes, we've got to sort out the Scandinavia succession at the bare minimum. Okay, so the decision's kind of just been made for us right there, which is we need to make sure Odd gets that, because, okay, the alternative is Thordis, but I can't see how I can make Thordis without actually disinheriting a bunch of people. It'll take like a line of people to be disinherited, and she's okay, but come on, anyone wearing that hat is not Empress material. Okay, so we need to make the law of Scandinavia male preference for now, but why can I not do this? Because there's already a contradictory law in play, equality, so I've got to destroy that law before we can do that. So yes, we need to get rid of, hang on, yes, it'll no longer have its own title succession, that's fine. Okay, so, right, that means by default it's now going to, I mean, I thought our religion had equality, so therefore the default would be, okay, you know what, let's just see what I've just bloody done here. So Odd now gets Scandinavia. Odd also gets Britannia, which I don't really want him to get. I want the 2 empires to split apart. Philip has still got the Kingdom of Sweden, meaning Auland is also going to... Oh, bloody hell. Right, Petty Kingdom of Auland has to go to flipping Philip Lokison. And Philip, I can't help but notice that you are very smart, very good at plotting things, and he's a known murderer. Okay, I think we've got ourselves a prime cocking suspect, because, yeah, it wasn't about the imperial titles, this was about the Sweden election, wasn't it? Because he was in 2nd place, but now he's winning. Okay, I see we've got a problem. Okay, I'm putting my vote behind Odd, but I wouldn't mind investigating what just went on here. And when I say what just went on here, King Philip's the cocking spy master. Oh, okay, right, this is... I'm beginning to understand. This has all gone horribly, horribly wrong. Right, okay, everything's fine. I'm pretty sure my spy master just killed my daughter. We need to act very cautiously here, because this could go wrong fast. We can't just betray Philip without actually knowing what's going on, but he can't be a spy master spying on himself. So, as a result of that, we're going to need to move him to a different job, so either marshal or steward. You don't consider yourself important anymore, so, Philip, good news, I've got a magnificent new job for you. And to be honest, yeah, this king can do a competent if unspectacular job. Now, we've also got, yeah, who else is potentially in any way good? Nobody. Nobody's much better. I mean, I've got, like... No, that's Philip Lokison. So, there's my sister and champion. I mean, I trust her, at the bare minimum. She likes me, so... yeah, the King of Finland apparently does not consider himself important right now. So, you get over there. This guy doesn't actually like me at the minute, so he'll get over it. It'll be fine. And who else is important that now thinks they deserve a place on Ireland? Well, that's not really quite right, is it? Meanwhile, Denmark does not consider themselves particularly important, so, I mean, if you consider yourself important, sure, why not? You're pretty good at that job. That's a-okay. And in terms of stewardship, to be honest, you're just so good, you can just stay, that's fine. Okay, I've got a very important job for my sister, which is, I need you to go to Estonia and figure out what the flipping hell just happened. Okay? Get on it, Asa. It probably doesn't help my intrigue is, 1. So that's not good. And speaking of my family, we really may as well get them married off, because there's no reason for them to not be producing children. Especially if, hang on, what does that actually get me? To be honest, I don't really want the alliance. I wouldn't have minded, the quick. See if we can get some more, intelligent children going on. But, not from you. That's a useless alliance. Ah, this would do, though. Okay, so my half-sister marries into the royal line of Estonia. That keeps them out of factions. Yeah, that'll do the job. Now, there is also a small chance of inbreeding, but to be honest, I'm sure it's fine. And how about we just keep, King Philip busy for the time being by sending him over to flipping Scotland to get on with a bit of, control. That'll do just beautifully. Then again, that's going to take him 8 years. No, just get him flipping training commanders. The commanders have been better in previous generations, especially down the lower end of the table. Let's just keep him training them. And that has immediately destroyed, yes, the faction to put King Philip on the throne of Scandinavia, because he's now allied to me. So good, that there was a decent move. Unfortunately, yes, while the death of Anna stressed me out, I've been chilled out by hanging out with my sister. Because seriously, I have got some badass hardcore sisters. I mean, I feel like King Philip's gonna regret this in time, because he just got rid of, a kind, just, compassionate heir, making it much more likely that, Odd's gonna come to the throne. And Odd is kind of, evil. He's just pretty much evil. And keep a really close eye on the Holy Roman Empire, because, yeah, they are at war with Poland right now. And Poland's put together quite the coalition. It's over, yeah, tiny bit of land over here, but this could really knacker the Imperial Army. Especially as they're also busy down over here taking care of this nonsense. Also, bloody hell no, the new not Viking, not even woman Pope, don't even know why we're flipping bothering with you, mate, has decided it's time for a crusade. So, he's literally a coward. An arrogant, content coward, and he's not even that bloody smart. Good, 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 good. Right, so, which dumb place are you going for now? Is it by any chance Germany again? Because I bet it's cocking Germany again. No, Kingdom of Denmark, which is... I mean, to be honest, I guess we get, like, a tiny, tiny amount of land out of it. But, like, really not much. How much would it cost me just to actually put some money in the chest? Because maybe, just maybe, we decide to back this financially in terms of with troops. Because I'm not feeling like we're ready for this nonsense. 1,000 gold. No. Leave it for now. Honestly, we might just sit this one out again. Because it's just not flipping worth it, alright? We could just take this. How many duchies is that really? It's this land right here. So that is... It's literally 2 duchy wars, isn't it? Yep. It's Holstein and then a tiny bit of land up there. I could take that in... Bloody hell, guys. This is not Great Holy War material. This is why we need to take the Great Holy Wars out of the Pope's hands, because they just keep making dumb decisions. Also, what's the benefit of me still being in wealth focus at the minute, aside from, yeah, I'm getting 10% right there. I could speed up construction, which would not be the worst thing in the world, but, to be honest, I can see the advantage of going back over into scholarship, because I'm starting to think about, setting up that new religion. So, potentially, we need to have a think about that. And also, time's ticking by, and I think things are happening in the background, so I should probably pause while I'm looking at this screen. Learn on the job is so damn powerful, it's actually slightly dumb. So, I wouldn't mind being over here, you know. And it gets me the extra piety that I need to, you know, create said religion. Plus, theology-related events, there's got to be piety in that. Yeah, let's do it. Fine. Moving out of wealth focus, we're moving over to theology. I want to set up this religion before I die. Or, you know, before Philip assassinates me, because he's blatantly killing people right now. Also, I will say, I think we might be in a good position right now to, yeah, boost up the army again. So, as there's going to be crusades sooner or later, I'd say let's invest some of this money into crossbowmen. I'm going to max that out right now. Alright, we're going to max out the crossbowmen. Why do I have two separate groups of Huskarls? I don't know, but we do. I feel like the economy is now in good enough shape to support, yeah, handful more cavalry, and don't want to go up to a full stack of Huskarls. No, let's see how we're doing after we've set up the crossbowmen. So, they're going to take just a little bit of time to pull together, and the cavalry, I mean, we could have heavy cavalry too. But they're not very good at pursuit. Heavy cavalry are really more about just massively winning fights. I mean, I wouldn't mind some of that, to be honest. We have unlocked it. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. John, that's crossbowman. I mean, look at that. Damage 100. It's kind of dumb. And it does counteract, yeah, archers, which of course crossbowmen are. They're not a distinct class. So, okay, this is all potentially interesting. Meanwhile, armoured footmen, they deal with spearmen. I mean, what are we seeing a lot of right now? I'm just going to see if I can get the lay of the land for what are the big empires actually, you know, fielding. So, light footmen, light horsemen, some armoured horsemen, not much to be honest, and trebuchets. It's a bit of a mixed bag. Plenty of light horse, but then you're kind of culturally Occitan, so maybe you've got more cavalry as a result of that. Nip over to Poland. Have a look, see at Poland. What have you got, my friend? So, giant piles of cavalry. Okay, you need cavalry variant. Some armoured footmen. Yeah, there's no clear pattern, but I am seeing a lot of crossbowmen and archers. Screw it. Get rid of these units of Huskarls, because for some reason we've got two separate units. Sorry, probably my mistake at some point. Let's get some armoured horsemen. Alright, not many, just a handful. Alright, just maybe two. Alright, just 100 elite armoured horsemen to toss in to do some murder. That's what we need, backed up by some light horsemen who are, yeah, good at the pursuit and good at the screening. So, if you need to actually, you know, retreat, because we do take the odd loss, they're pretty good at stopping that being an issue. And screw it, 200 more Huskarls too. Alright, let's just bulk up the military a bit here. And we've almost got our first report coming in from our spy. And what have we discovered? Right here. So, I mean, she's discovered a murderer, not like the murderer we were after. And she gets straight back onto all of that. So, okay. We have discovered a secret. I mean, I'm guessing we can't actually convert that, well, we can't easily convert that into money just because, hang on, what do you mean? What do you mean I don't know any? I know secrets. Oh, sorry, wrong screen. Secrets known to me. Yes, you murdered somebody. But if I blackmail him, then I'm going to get stressed out. Okay, this is a bit of an annoying issue. I'm just too bloody nice for my own good. Then again, the more of these hooks we've got, if we do ultimately need to murder Philip before he murders me, having hooks on the people in his court, not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I could just expose him if I wanted to, but to be honest, I'll just, I'll hold on to the hook for now. Oh, there we go. So many crossbowmen just flipping coming in. That'll be ready very, very soon indeed. So yeah, we are bulking up the army very nicely. The levies are a bit on the small side. I'm guessing that's due to low control down in Scotland. And yeah, I'm not getting involved in this, but that unfortunately means I need to give up... Oh dear. I need to give up either a giant pile of money, and I've just kind of spent a giant pile of money on some buildings and whatnot. That's so much money. this really isn't my war, but 500 piety is, that's gonna stop me reforming the religion to reform you out of existence, which is not ideal. Then again, if I agree to fund it, that's actually, oh, that's all the piety we need to, I think, stop you existing. And if we just basically, yes, get you out of existing, okay, we're going to be able to pay off that debt pretty fast. Do we have anyone in the old prisons, by the way? Dear oh flippin' dear, apparently not. I will fund it, my friend, but I'm not coming along, sorry. So there you are, giant pile of money, but we're going to pay that off pretty bloody fast. It's all fine. In fact, that's gotta be a good amount of money right there. Ah, here's nice. Apparently it's not going to... Well, the game says it's not going to stress me out if I demand payment from her. Yeah, this is just a hook I've got on the Queen of Ireland. I'm not sure I believe that, but keep an eye on the stress meter. And... okay, that doesn't stress me out. Fascinating. Alright, who else has got money? Because I expect bloody none of you have. Well, there's my little granddaughter. I can extort her for 100, which is honestly not terrible. There we go. I don't seem to be getting stressed out, so this is lovely. So yeah, blackmailing to convert a secret into a hook does stress me out. Asking for payment for the hook, which is... I mean, that's blackmail too, but whatever. Oh, and here's fun. I've got a hook on, yeah, some random person over in, Duchess Ragenfrid's court down in Brittany, but he's young and he can be a really good commander. Right, you, sir, are coming and joining me, actually. We need more commanders, damn it. Well, that's all the money I can squeeze out of people for now, but yeah, we're going to be back in profit in no time whatsoever. And Odd is now my friend. Okay, so hopefully he won't murder me, at least, and I'm guessing that's because... yeah, he was born on the 23rd, wasn't he? And yeah, he's 1 year away from coming of age. But he is getting, he's getting good. He's getting really good, actually. If he just gets a really good education by this time next year, then, I mean, sure, he's evil, but, like, he'll be smart enough to get away with it. So that's kind of fine, right? Oh, here's interesting. It would appear that on this occasion, enough strength has actually shown up that it's close to being winnable. Okay, hang on. Who the flip has been bringing the firepower today? Because, right, it turns out a lot of people are actually, getting involved in this one. Well, I mean, to be honest, I won't say no to just, sticking one in the face of the Holy Roman Empire just for fun. Then again, I'm lacking in money right now. Maybe, just maybe, we wait to build up a tiny bit of a war chest. This could be the last great holy war that a pope ever flippin' does. Alright, let him have his fun, it's fine. Though, I will say I'm impressed you've managed to put together 39,000 troops. Maybe that's partly my money buying mercenaries. Plus, I do need to let my, men-at-arms finish charging before we go doing anything too reckless right there. So, the levies are pretty much done. And bear in mind, those new armoured horsemen they're very expensive. This is going to be a catastrophically pricey war. So, yeah, we are going to make a loss, but only if we send literally all the levies. And, okay, hang on. What have we got here? Infiltrators. Ah, we're trying to actually sway this guy. No, sorry, not worth it. Honestly, he already kind of likes me a lot. We can probably call that one off at this point. Also, oh dear, yeah, this whole Golden Horde thing hasn't really been working out. Mongolia's still looking good. Maybe Mongolia can pick up the pieces from the Golden Horde. Right, 2 more months and we will have, yes, 100 armoured horsemen. Pretty much the most advanced, ludicrous mega beast you can get your hands on. You meanwhile are just taking all of this. No sign of too much of a response yet. Yeah, the Crusade or, like, anti-Crusade or whatever is currently on. And that is, I'm guessing, that looks like, no, that's the Duchy of flipping Kent bringing in 10,000 troops. Okay, so England's really got behind this whole Viking thing in a hurry. Love it. And just 1 more month we are going to have... oh, what have we just discovered? Aha! I flipping knew it! So, King Philip Loki, son of Estonia, I think we have discovered the murder secret. Right. The question is, what are we going to do about that? Okay. Okay. Think very carefully here. This is not a good time for a civil war. I mean, I've got the troops to make it happen. This could be a new bit of land I just own. Alright, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do? Check what's actually going on in the election right now. So, the vote score is... okay. Interesting. Who the flip is this, and why is she winning? That's the Queen of the Danelaw. Right. Why are you voting for her, precisely? She's the wife of the king. She doesn't actually, you know, own anything. Strong claim, good warrior, prestigious, happens to have a couple of, nice things in her personality that people like. Okay, there's a couple of people who are close to being won over, though I do like the fact that he is literally evil is a consideration. Everyone's just saying, well, he is evil. To be honest, that's definitely true. So, we might need to win some people over as time goes by. Right, this is all fascinating stuff. Okay. So, let's talk about secrets. And specifically, let's talk about the fact that you just flipping murdered the heir to the throne of Scandinavia. Now, if I'm willing to accept a lot of stress, I could blackmail him for this. That's a strong hook, meaning that lets me do pretty much whatever the hell I want for as long as he lives. So, he can become an agent in a murder scheme, and we know he's good at it because he murdered my cocking daughter, and can't take any hostile action against the holder. However, could he still take a hostile action against, you know, my son? Alternatively, I expose him. If I expose him, he's known as a criminal. Then again, he's already known as a criminal. The problem is, if I try and imprison him, he's not gonna go quietly. So as a result of that, yes, he'll rise up in rebellion with other disgruntled vassals, even though he literally murdered my flipping daughter. Is there any point in exposing him? Because, well, I don't know whether he's already committed a different crime. Has he already committed a different crime? Well, he's already committed murder. He's a kinslayer. I mean, how do his vassals feel about him? They really like him, because, you know, he's really bloody good at his job. I think we blackmail him. We blackmail him, and hopefully that just keeps him, from being a problem going forward. Plus, we can use him for money. So, he's going to accept blackmail. Alright, this is stressful for me, but we've now gained a blackmail murder hook on this guy. So now he pretty much has to do whatever the flip I say. So I'm going to be wanting some money right now. Then in 5 years, I can just ask him for more money. I can also arrange marriages as I flipping wish. I could... Oh, blimey. Okay, he's so smart even with a hook. He ain't falling for that. Okay, fine. What else do we actually have? We could disinherit him. I tell you what, that's an answer. He's part of the same house as me. So, basically, one, you're going to be giving me some money right the flip now. So, thanks for that. There we go. You are now just my personal piggy bank. Let's call it reparations. And on top of that, okay, we could just say, you don't get to, like, you know, do anything anymore. You don't get to actually inherit anything. And you know what you flipping did. That means, I don't know if that means he's not allowed to stand in the Scandinavian election anymore. You know what? Screw it. You deserve this. You killed the rightful heir. You're getting yourself disinherited. Screw you, basically. So, he now hates me, which is maybe a bit of a problem. But let's see what that actually does to the succession. Can he even stand anymore? Well, I'm not seeing him showing up, so, okay. I think that's him. Well, to be honest, we've annoyed him. We've annoyed him a lot. And yeah, obviously that doesn't stop him passing on his titles to somebody else. He just can't inherit anything else anymore. And yeah, he's definitely just sort of disappeared. So Prince Dan has taken his place and possibly taken his votes too. He's probably gonna try and assassinate me, but like, we've got a strong hook on him, so therefore he can't try and assassinate me at the bare minimum. And are people going to start coming around to Odd? I don't know. Apparently not just yet. He's just too evil, damn it. Okay, how's the war going, by the way? Because, I mean, to be honest, it's impressive you've got this many people here, and, okay, who the bloody hell are all these people? Are they on my side or not? That's... Okay, they sound vaguely on my side, yes. You know what, screw it. This actually seems like a crusade we might be going to flipping win, for once. So, I'm not opposed to getting involved. I mean, I say that, this is going to be very expensive. This is going to be ludicrously expensive, but... Alright, screw it. Sure, it'll be nice to actually win one for a change. Though maybe do a quick hunt first, because yes, we need to get the stress down, just so I don't get overwhelmed. Okay, save up a bit of money, make sure the hunt is over before we get in there. Oh, and what's this? King Philip has fallen and is now clutching at his leg. So, right. I can tend to him. He's already going to be wounded. I'd like to think I did it. I'm not willing to admit it, but I think I did it. So, either I take care of that, and then massive boost to disease resistance, and I also gain a bit of learning, which is nice. Or I say, screw you, I need to get the stag, in which case I gain a critical amount of stress. Okay, well, this is awkward, but apparently I'm going to flipping heal you up at the minute, because, well, you're wounded anyway. If we're lucky, he's going to die. Alright, he's wounded right now, and like I'm saying, he's feeling fine. Unfortunately, he's taken a whole of body, so he might live for a very long time yet. Yeah, iron constitution, healthy, all sorts of stuff going on there. He's gonna be just fine. I just couldn't take critical stress, alright? I'm not in the best of health, alright? I'm 56, and my health is not spectacular. Right. We've come back, got a bit of prestige I completely don't flipping need. There is a little bit of fighting going on here. You guys are doing very well indeed. There's... Oh, bloody hell, I need to also spend money on, yes, all of the infrastructure. Ooh, bailiff's office, holding taxes up. Wouldn't mind more tax. How much does this cost? Oh, that's only 285. Yeah, go on. Get the trade port upgraded. That's good. That's more development. That's more tax. This is all worth it. Yes. And that's only 213, and that's a big old pile of... Yeah, go on. Get on with it. Let's just get more buildings in the core over here. This is all lovely, and just hold off joining the crusade. Just for the minute, it's all fun. Actually, it's almost. It's flipping almost the kid's birthday. We're at plus 10% here, and who the flip are you? Right, you've had your face taken off at some point, dear oh flippin' dear. So, okay, might have been a bit of a nasty war going on. So he's losing that, but he's also fighting right now. Yeah, he's fighting a lot of wars simultaneously. So he's a little bit outnumbered on all sides. So this is a good time to go after him. But yeah, before we go in, I just want to see how my flipping son is doing. Because, oh, it's nice to see 20,000 troops, and for once it's us, not them. Yeah, flipping try it, the Pope. And here we go, it's almost my son's birthday. My evil, evil son. And, okay, what's going on here? Truly understands any subject, avid learner. So, he grows up fast, gains astute intellectual, that is... level 3, not level 4. So, add that onto his figures, and... I mean, he's pretty good. It's not the best, but... he's pretty bloody good. It must be said. Okay, though, weirdly, he's not very good at fighting. I'm guessing that's just because, yeah, he's more of a thinker, and a plotter, and a murderer, and whatnot. Okay, right now you're the heir to everything, actually, and to be honest, that's probably reasonable. Though we'll keep an eye on this girl. Alright, we are raising this girl. She's 5 right now. Keep an eye out when she picks up an education. We might want to modify that. She could still be the Empress of Britain. Though we do need to keep in mind, yeah, Odd is going to have a power base in the form of that Scottish land. Actually, just double check that. Does he actually get all of that? No. Right now, yes, Scotland's going over there. He is getting the Scottish territory. Aside from, yeah, Dan inherits all of this stuff, because Dan is also bloody of this dynasty. So, we need to rig this election in Scotland at some point. That needs to be very rigged. I mean, it's flipping close. It is a, oh, blimey, is that a 4? Yeah, a 4-horse race with a couple of outliers. We need to get a handful of people on side. In fact, who's close that's actually got a fair few votes? You, my friend. You've got a fair few votes. Okay. How would you feel about maybe, just maybe, changing sides? His faith is astray. Ah, but that's both sides because you're, I assume, part of the old religion. So, content, dislikes, ambitious. Well, that's not going to change. That's a problem. Most of this isn't going to... Ah! She's too old. Some people are voting for an old person who might just age themselves out of the running at some point. Alright, your popiness. As this is actually going pretty bloody well, I'd say we're going the flip in. So that's actually 150 piety right now. I'm actually in on that war. Need to specify a beneficiary, I assume. So, okay. Linda, you've done very well for yourself. And you've got some children. Not sure where they came from, Linda, but I guess we'll overlook that. So, yeah, go on. Linda has done an excellent job. She can be my beneficiary. We'll see if she actually gets anything. So, we've got a big pile of friendly troops. I see some less friendly troops, but honestly, not much here. Raise up the forces. So, I've now got 3,600 odd troops who are just straight up, yeah, that's just my various champions and all of my men-at-arms, so that's a hell of an army. I'm still at plus 50 at that point. Who is my best? No, show me my options. Alright, need to see the options here. So, it's not a great bunch, is it? No, no, it's really not. And yeah, this guy is literally the peasant leader, but he's also the best commander we've got. So, some random English guy who led a revolt against me is now the commander of my armies. For reasons, I guess. Okay, just keep an eye on the money, because as long as I'm not losing money, I am fine. And also, Emperor Bo is now apparently very good at architecture, which is great. Good for you. So, okay, keep an eye, keep an eye, keep an eye. And to be honest, that's fine. So we can now float 20,000 troops while still making a profit. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. In fact, you know what, just get away a tiny number. Like, maybe just, yeah, these are all very large numbers. Okay, just you. Break you down. That's 1.39. There we go. So I've still got 20,000, but I'm now not losing money, which I'm pretty happy about. So, yeah, we just need to take all of this land over here, which is all very, very good news. Just march straight down, deal with all of this. This is presumably the, yeah, that's the capital. Right, guys, I'll go and take care of bloody rivers, eh? Okay, I'll start here. We'll work from there. Alright, I doubt they're going to come and take me on with 20,000 troops and this many... Oh! Apparently we've discovered divine right. Well, that's nice. That's extra piety right there. No, not the religion screen. The culture screen. So, oh, yes, late medieval. Okay. Now, we're in good shape. So, yeah, now I'm getting a tiny bit of extra piety. Not going to say no to that, but we can start unlocking the late medieval text. This is, oh, that's beautiful. Right, okay. Look in the Civic first, because the Civic is hilarious, though, to be honest. Bombards, flipping cannons coming in, or men-at-arms getting bigger and bigger. Plate armor, which is really nice. Nothing I can do with archers, though. Can't make them any better. Primogeniture. There it is. It's taken us over 2 centuries, but we could finally get that done. Cranes is also, yeah, construction time down. Then de jure casus belli. I kind of thought I already could do that, but whatever. And then we've got, yeah, vassals like me. Prestige goes up a bit. Existing development, so yeah, that just removes the cap, though I'm nowhere near the caps, that's not an issue. Court officials domain limit up. What is the best thing to do here? Probably, as I want to have absolute authority, yeah, that wouldn't be terrible. What does sappers do, by the way? Ooh, siege time down. Or... okay, I can't turn down flipping, yeah, cannons. We're doing flipping cannons. It's going to take me 17 years, so might not live to see it done, but apparently I am fascinated by cannons. Oh, yeah, now we've got ourselves... oh, I think we've joined at just the right time, too. It looks to me like the flipping papal forces have just decided to show their ugly faces. So, okay, now, the advantage is on my flipping side. Kind of a shame they weren't going for Germany, to be honest. We could have taken all of Germany. We've got the manpower for it, and mystical knowledge. Okay, so begin some mystical practices, or read more books. Okay, mysticism or books. I feel like Elin's a book person, so how about we just, you know, read some books, and yeah, there's some big forces over in this direction. And mystical knowledge. Right, so my learning goes up by 1. Free perk. Or experiment a bit. No, honestly, a perk and learning by 1. I'll flip and take that. So, okay. This gets me towards... I mean, I kind of want to go towards learn on the job. It's just so good. It's so good. So, different faiths like me more... or development. I'm not even doing that. Yeah, you know what? I assume that counts as old versions of my own faith. So I'm happy to accept that for the time being. Also, this is, yeah, Hamburg. We should just go take Hamburg for now. Guys, I'm going in to deal with... guys, where are you going? Guys, come back. The army is literally arriving right now. Where are you going? Are they actually moving in? They're not sure whether they want to. I think they're just, oh, yeah. They're kind of putting it all together, but we're putting it all together too. I need to be ready to move in if need be. No, don't go and attack. Actually, you know what? Do go and attack them. 30,000. There is a major fight going on right there. They've got the advantage and the massive numerical advantage too. Another 10,000 is coming in, but it's going to be late, and you never want to be late because you just get slaughtered and... okay, apparently I'm not even flipping needed on this occasion. They've just flipping got this. So, 31% going up. 20,000 troops just died. I wasn't even there, so I don't know how it's going. And, yes, don't forget, we are getting 1 prisoners who we can actually sell. That's nice and legit. And 300, if you'll pay for it, I will give it to you. And, okay, those are the same individuals. We'll take care of you in a second. Okay, now this is where things get, interesting, because you need a partner. You 100% need a partner. And you're intelligent, meaning if I marry you off to somebody else who's intelligent, well, we might just have some good news coming in the next generation. Okay, if I want intelligent, there are options. The problem is we got a bunch of people who are older. So the chance of children is not so great. Now, there is a perfect person right here. So, Birgitta. She is, 5 years away from coming of age. That would get me an alliance with the Duchy of Brittany, which is, I mean, fine. To be honest, keeps her out of any form of faction or whatever. But she's intelligent. She's intelligent. She's ambitious too. So they're going to get on. In fact, she's ambitious and cynical. And he's ambitious and arrogant. Okay, so I'm saying, yeah, evil power couple. Let's just do that. And there is a small chance of inbreeding. So, okay, what's going to happen here is either their children are going to be the greatest geniuses, presumably evil geniuses, the world has ever known. Or, alternatively, they're going to be, yes, completely inbred, horrible monstrosities of some description. So, I mean, sure, why not? Roll that dice. I mean, what I kind of need to do is land him, so we can also have, you know, some concubines. And ideally, but if I land him when I'm not playing as him, then... Okay, it's fine. When we are playing as him, we'll just invite as many intelligent women to court as we can. Alright, we'll just form our own symposium. A sexy symposium. Well, okay, sexier than the original symposium, which was at least somewhat sexy. Right, more sieging going on here. My trebuchets are going to make short work of all of this. 13,000 troops are now in the process of retreating, and I'm actually blocking off this land right here. So, I mean, okay, we're flipping walking this crusade. After all the difficulty we've had, flipping finally the Danelaw's woken up. Oh, yes, and you can stop doing the secret thing now. We found the secret. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, just don't disrupt schemes in case he's trying to murder my son, because he probably is. And they're coming ashore right over here. I've got 41 days left. Ooh, I wouldn't mind capturing them, as they're actually disorganized. But to be honest, we can destroy them anyway. I don't need to actually rush, and uh-oh, my sisters are dying. I've got many sisters, and I'm close friends with several of them. That could be a big source of stress as I get older. Yes, that could be a bit of a problem. I can't actually have a feast just yet. I can't get my stress down for the moment. Okay. Finish this off. This is going to be over in no time at all. There is a tiny force right there. Are you seriously going to try and do this? I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but sure. King Philip is... Oh, yes, King Philip is actually on the front line, doing his business. Marvellous. And even more flipping perks. Yeah, planned cultivation. Kind of not the best one, but I wouldn't mind... learning plus level of devotion. That's plus 10 flipping learning. That's going to help convert people to my upcoming new religion. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Right, get over here. This has been... Oh, hang on. You're not done with this yet. No, you're not done with that yet. Sorry, there's still like 2 days to go. Right, now you can go murder those bastards. Sorry, got a bit ahead of myself there. Have we taken all of De Jure? Not yet. We need to take this territory over here. I will get back to that in a moment. For the time being, we just need to go and murder... Oh, they're splitting up. They're flipping splitting up. Oh, dear. Oh, flipping dear. They don't know where they want to go anymore. And... unsurprisingly, Philip's decided to go and do his own thing. His own unique special house. Where he's, you know, not a monster. Right, get over here. We can kill some of them. And get in. Yeah, 6,000 dead. This is going to be easy. Absolutely easy. And you're going to try and reinforce, which is... I mean, that's brave of you. I admire the bravery, but it's not going to work out. At all, actually. So that's another very, very easy fight right there. Few more bits of maiming going on. You guys just get chased off. And, okay, now we are picking up some flipping beautiful piety and whatnot. This is all looking fine. This is looking good to me. Yeah, if we just get around over here, we're going to start having a ticking war score on our side. Now, how's this looking? It's looking really good. I feel like plenty of these troops are not getting involved, actually. So take that. Ticking war score, already 64%. This is... Wow, we've got this. Yeah, I don't need to play nice with Catholic Europe. We've actually... we've got their number. We've finally got enough of the world converted that we can actually win crusades. Well. This is just marvellous right here. And this is going to be the last bit of De Jure land we need to actually take. You guys are pulling yourself together. So, yeah, we've got a huge, huge pile of troops right here. So, all of you can go for money. If you've got money, just leave it on the table off your pot. This is going to be another one of those lovely wars where I actually make a profit out of it, which is great. They're the best kind. Oh, and oh my goodness, Ireland's having a tiny, tiny fight down south. That's adorable. Well done, guys. And just very quickly sort out this siege, because I don't know who's going where precisely, but I think we can capture some more troops. 78% and rising. No sign of... Nope, they already caught those guys. That's absolutely fine. Get over here. Hit another territory. We've got them. This has just been a walkover. We've just walked the flip in. How's the Holy Roman Empire doing, by the way? They're doing pretty well. Well, they've got loads of troops. They do seem to be they do seem to be losing their wars, but they hold a ridiculous amount of land. And all this money that's piling in off hostages, we can start just improving things further and further back home. And yeah, it's got to be this. Bailiff's office. Let's get the tax collection more effective, damn it. And the armies are just taking territories all over the shop here. And, okay, my niece Elin has shown up. There's a lot of people called Elin. It's very confusing. So, okay, 300 gold for a wheat cook in 25. 300, I get it. To be honest, 50 is, that's really not much. Then again, I would get learning +1. Yeah, you know what? More learning. Just take more learning. I'm up to 16 learning at the moment. Pretty bloody good. Now, we are taking... Oh dear, supplies have kind of run out a bit. But I feel like we've already... Oh, we've got this. It's 100%. We've won. We're just going to take Denmark back. Oh, flipping mind. I mean, he does look badass. I feel like we should just let him have Denmark. I mean, look at him. That's marvellous. Right, break down those troops. Lovely. Everything is great. I get myself... Oh, hang on. Princess Linda. Oh, right, yes, she was my realm priest. And now she's actually the queen of something. Well, the new girl Alof seems to be very competent, so I'm sure there's no problem here. Ah, but actually, no. It would appear the land has been restored to Denmark. So, wait, hang on. Hang on. Did I just... Wait! Did I just accidentally grant Denmark independence? Because I really didn't mean to. And now he won't flipping accept vassalage. Well, that's... Wait, why? He already worked for me. Why would he not be part of the... We already had... I mean, I get why this would be independent, but why would the rest of Denmark break away from... Right, well, I shouldn't have got involved in this bloody holy war then, right. Okay, keep your eyes on the prize here. We have somehow lost flipping Denmark, but I'm sure we'll get them back in time. Yeah, we need to figure out the big stuff here, and in particular, a new flipping religion. So I was playing with a couple of ideas. Like, I was thinking maybe we could even ally with the Islamic states in Spain, but to be honest, I feel like we don't even need to. Now, religious law I do want, because yes, high learning. I've got high learning, my son has got high learning, so we can use that really effectively. Alright, that's some nice stuff right there. Warmonger, we're keeping, because we want to be able to do great holy wars. So that's perfect. Now, some vassals are not coming along for the ride. Some of them will anyway, even if they don't like me, because I'm so much smarter than them, they kind of just have to. Speaking of which, can I actually change... No, I can't change just yet. I'd need to wait for only about a year and a half. To be honest, if I changed over to... Yes, scholarship. That's another +2. So if I need some emergency last-minute stuff, that'll do the job. So, okay. Guys, show me who's, like, not on board. So, obviously, yes, Philip Lokison is not going to be on board. So, basically, screw that guy. You're not on board because, you're actually the old religion, in fact. So, in a perfect world, we get you over to the new religion, then you'd probably... be fine. I'm guessing that's true for all of you, right? And no, that guy just doesn't like me. Okay, fair enough. Meanwhile, you are... What's wrong with you? Nothing major. To be honest, she's just not desperately keen on me. So, okay. Some of that we can sort out. 191 gold, just to basically cheer you up a bit. Then again, are we waiting for... I don't think we need to. Let's just cheer you up a bit. We're going to bribe people to join our new religion. Alright, that's what we're going to do. So yeah, this guy, honestly, I feel like we could just hand him straight over to somebody else. In fact, hang on. Vastagotland is part of the problem, isn't it? Vastagotland, oh, well, I think I know how we sort out two birds with one stone. We need to get this guy to convert. Alright, so we also need to get rid of this guy. He's a bit of a problem. So what we're going to do, as Vastagotland is right there, is we are going to, yes, grant you a vassal. This guy is going to start working for you. you, my friend, are going to really appreciate that. You think that's great. So, now what we need to do is get you to convert. Now, unfortunately, he's really not keen on it. If I had a hook, I might be able to... You know what? Not everybody needs to convert in one go. If Vastigotland decides against it, that's fine. Estonia is going to turn it down, but honestly, I don't care. Everyone else is pretty chill. In particular, it's very important the Danelaw comes along, and Nils is going to come along. You're not, because you're not actually part of the Empire, and you're just not willing to accept it. Getting kings to accept vassalage is so bloody difficult. I'd need the special perk, and even then, I don't know if it would work. So, okay, let's think this through here. Think this through. So, religious law, we're keeping. Warmonger, we're keeping. What do we need to do down in the doctrine? So, gender equality is fine. Pluralist is honestly fine too. I don't really have... yeah, I've got no particular reason to want to change that. Theocratic, no. We need that to go over to lay. And we also need the head of faith to be me, as it turns out. So, yes, that's going to be me going forward. So, absolutely marvellous. The founder of the faith, passed down primary heir when they die. So, I'm going to take control of the Crusades myself to stop the AI making bad decisions, which is going to be beautiful. Divorce stays always allowed, absolutely great. Bastards, we legitimise them, no problem. And what else are we going to do here? I could get rid of some of the criminal stuff down at the bottom. Though that's kind of not really necessary in a way. So yeah, that one's absolutely fine. What are the options for, yeah, my middle trait here? I mean, legalism's kind of fun, but it feels like it's very expensive for what it does. It's good for flipping Elin, by the way, because yeah, just becomes a virtue, and the more virtuous you are, the less likely vassals are to cause trouble. That's nice, but I feel like it's expensive for what it is. In fact, I think I know exactly what we need to do, which is, it used to be human sacrifice, but if we're telling people they're not allowed to sacrifice anymore, then we need to give them something fun instead, and I think sex cult! Right, so, lustful becomes a virtue, chaste becomes a sin, absolutely flippin' marvellous right there. We're keeping warmonger, we're going over to religious law, so basically, yes, the sex police will be coming round to your house to make sure that you are having good, fun, sexy times at a regular flipping basis, marvellous. Fertility is going to go through the flipping roof, which is great, because we've got a breeding programme going on right now, so, okay, this is good. So, as we have currently got, yes, Asatru, an old Asatru, this new religion is going to be a sexy Asatru. We're going to have a Viking boat as our symbol, and yes indeed, religious law, sex cult, and warmonger. A single person who follows our religion is called a sextant, and many people are called sextants. The adjective, of course, is sexy. So that is marvellous. And that, as it turns out, is literally only going to cost me 2,300. That's a lot less than I actually thought. But I'm guessing that's, current fervour is down a bit because we've just won a holy war. So that does actually lower the current fervour. So, okay, just going to double check I've got everything I want here. Well, I'll tell you what, as I've actually just got flipping piety to spare coming out of my ears, we may as well just basically make, yes, everything is now accepted. So, deviants. What even are deviants? I don't know, but it's now okay. It is now okay. Whatever you want to do with, like, goats or whatever, cool. Women want to, like, you know, have extramarital affairs. Everyone can just... Okay, that should probably be, still be criminal, actually. Maybe it should just be shunned rather than... Oh, and witches. Witches are fine. Yes, basically, literally everything is now acceptable. Apart from murder. That can still be, like, criminal. That's, you know, that's reasonable right there. And while we're not planning to do it, we may as well just, yeah, set our marriages unrestricted. Hang on, is that gonna encourage the AI to make bad choices? It might do. Maybe we should just, leave that be. I mean, to be honest, it would be a weird sex cult if you weren't allowed to have sex with pretty much whoever you wanted, so... okay, the sex cult has now been pretty much entirely set up as far as I'm aware. That cost me a little bit more, but, okay, let's give it a go. And marvelous done. Now, some people are going to... oh, right, yes, the Holy Order. There was a different Holy Order, wasn't there? Yes, so... did we kick them out? And also my granddaughter is my new player heir. Does anybody know why? What have I just done to the... oh, I might have just done stuff. Also, I like how they rearranged it, so sex cult is now at the front. I'm guessing it's just alphabetical, but screw it. It's all absolutely, absolutely fine. So, okay. Head of Faith. Do I need to... apparently I need to create that. I thought I was going to get that for free. Maybe it'll pop into existence in a moment. There's the word sexy on the map. Some bits of the map are sexy, some bits of the map are not sexy. So everything's fine. Do I like to love the same holy sites and the same bonuses and stuff? And oh right, we've actually lost some of our holy site bonuses because yeah, we need to convert some of the existing people over to our way of thinking, which is fine. It's all absolutely fine, okay? Seriously though, what did I actually just do to the... oh, blimey, hang on. Wait, where did all this come from? What have I just done? Oh, right, I've taken over all of my own churches. Yes, I see the issue there. So, now the churches belong to me. Got it, I see what's going on here. We're just gonna create some vassals for the churches. I don't actually need all of these. That's fine, but thank you for offering them. Also, just out of interest, yes, the Great Holy Order that we set up, that's... okay, so we don't have one of those anymore, because we're now the wrong sort of Viking. So I guess we should probably kick these guys out. So I'm very sorry about that. You're going to be going at this point. So that now moves into my possession. No, it doesn't. We give it to a low vassal instead. That's going to go to a low vassal. That has to go to a low vassal. I suspect I've got another church somewhere, but I don't bloody know where it is. There we go, I found them. They were over here. So, okay, I've handed out all of the churches. That's fine. I have kicked out the Holy Order. We could set up another Holy Order down the line. Why do I need to do that? Oh, just money. Oh, well, that's not a problem at all. Okay, so now literally everybody is sexy, which is great, and I assume they're all going to start, like, you know, converting their own territories and sub-vassals and whatnot to the new sexy religion, which is just marvellous. And, I've just started the sexy schism. The sexiest of all schisms. Okay, this is fine. So this is all absolutely a-okay. We've got a sexy schism now. Though seriously, I thought I was supposed to have your realm does not contain at least two. I need to actually have two sexy holy sites with sexy. I'm so glad I did this. I don't know if it was a good tactical decision, but I'm so glad I did this regardless. Right, apparently I'm going to be needing some holy sites yet, and for the time being, yes, some of these holy sites are actually being held by the wrong sort of people, dear oh flippin' dear. So, yes, that's currently being held by you. Right, so you need to go sexy, damn it, and 94%. Okay, so that's... oh, bloody hell, that guy died. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, just put that over to you. Who's, like, your new person? Because whoever your new person is, we might be able to... he's actually too far away for us to flipping renew the alliance, because I'm guessing these guys ate some. Right, okay, well, that's good, that's good. We've now lost Ugra, dear oh flippin' dear. Though, oh, we've apparently got... we've got an alliance with you. I mean... I'm not sure it's really worth much, to be honest. Who have I got? Oh, yeah, you're not, no, you're really not worth it anymore, basically. Bye. Right, let's get you a better relationship. Scotland. That's gotta be the one. Find ourselves Oh, now this is it. This is it. This is perfect. So, we just need to have... wait, who's this? I don't know, but that doesn't get me. That doesn't get me. Hang on. Hang the flip on. No. No, 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 no. I know what we're doing here. We're getting you a flipping spouse. Oh, I had a filter on. That's fine. Don't worry. That makes a lot more sense. That's what we wanted to see. Yes. Alliance with Scotland. Though he's willing to actually do, he's willing to do matrilineal because this kid is not so important. So let's get Scotland on board right now. So that there is a much closer, better alliance. Beautiful. Okay, good news and bad news. Which is, Odd is now the preferred candidate for the throne of Sweden. Now that's good. However, both of the empires are now splitting apart towards Elin and Thordis. Now, Elin taking Britannia, I could deal with. But Scandinavia, that needs to go with Odd. Otherwise, yes, the whole thing's gonna get messy. So, okay, what happened to the laws? I don't know what happened to the laws, and... for some reason the laws appear to have reset, and I think we might have a bit of a problem here, which is yes, King Philip. I could see why you'd be upset with me right now. Could we just romance him? No, he's not up for being romanced. I can boost him by 44 with just a straight up bribe. So tossing a sway, not guaranteed to work, but it's the best option we've got at the minute. And I can't modify his contract because we've already modified it. So that's not going to fly. Aha! And you decided to come round and accept conversion down on the ground. Good. Good, good, good. So people are being fairly open to going over to our new sexy religion. And that means, oh my, head of faith. And you click the button, click the button, click the... Yes, click the button. Game, I'm clicking the button. You say I can... Okay, I'm just going to very quickly save and reload. Yes, it worked. I reloaded and it worked. So now, all of a sudden, I have picked up a brand new, presumably, title. Is there a title? There should be a title. Yes, I am the sexy pope. I am officially the sexy pope. And that means, oh my, all of a sudden, I could start flipping declaring great holy wars. Maybe I want all of France, maybe I want Poland, maybe I want Germany, or any of the rest of this. Oh, the power. The power is now mine. And as currently there's nothing I could do in terms of... Oh, blimey. Okay, this is all very unfortunate, because now Odd is getting Britain. Together with Sweden, but not Scandinavia. Because Scandinavia is going to Thordis, who would have no power base to enforce it. But if I just disinherit Thordis, then I don't know whether that means... well, Odd would get Scandinavia. Possibly at that point, Gunhild would actually get... But hang on, where's... Wait, what happened to What's-Her-Face? The girl I was raising, who's like currently the... Aren't you supposed to be the heir? Okay, for some reason you're not the heir anymore. So, okay. As I don't know for certain I'm going to survive that long, because bloody hell, flipping Loki's probably planning to kill me already. I'm really, really sorry about this. But Thordis, you just have to go. Alright, you need to get out of the flipping succession queue. So she's not going to be thrilled about that. But it's only 150 renown. That's gonna make me critical. Okay, can we just very quickly have like a feast? Yes, we shall have a feast where I've got a very special announcement. Congratulations, Thordis, you're now useless. And I've officially just been declared sexy. Marvellous. Okay, now we disinherit you. Sorry about that. I'm stressed because I'm compassionate. You need to naff off. I'm really sorry, by the way. What's that done to the cocking succession? Odd. Then Gunhild gets Britannia. Okay, that means... Well, I'm not sure we wanted her to to get flipping Britannia, actually. I mean, Odd's gonna get Scandinavia. I mean, okay. That would suggest that is Gunhild gonna pick up... No, we should really be giving Gunhild the flipping stuff in... Oh, it's not De Jure... Yes, it is. It's De Jure Britannia. Why is Gunhild not getting that? Alright, Gunhild should be getting... Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so Odd gets to be the new sexy pope. That's fine. Upland is going to Odd. All of this is going to Odd, actually. That's all fine. Then down at the bottom, what's going on with this stuff? All that's going to Odd too. So, oh, hang on. Isle of Man. So, okay, in total, you're getting Britannia and you're going to rule it from the Isle of Man. Well, that's just a flipping disaster waiting to happen. I mean, we could just... Okay, we have to get rid of you as well. I'm so sorry. I have to disinherit every single one of my cocky children. Okay, what's that done to the cocky succession? And... Okay, now it all goes to Odd. Because for some reason we've just decided that Anna's children don't cocky count anymore. Hooray! Oh, I'm gonna regret this if Odd dies. Okay, it's cost us a lot of renown, but we've finally bloody sorted out the succession, which is now literally everything goes to Odd, despite the fact that he is basically, like, objectively evil. People are actively saying, wait, isn't he pretty evil? I'm not sure I want to vote for him because of how evil he is. But, okay, Odd is going to be the next emperor, also sexy pope, various duchies. He just gets the flipping lot. But there's a lot to do all of a sudden. In particular, yes, we need to actually take back some holy sites. We need to figure out how to get Denmark back on side because, unfortunately, Denmark has one of the cocking holy sites. We need to take back Zealand and maybe, just maybe, we're ready for a great holy war to go for all of flipping Germany. Just carve out a massive chunk of Central Europe, alright? Leave our stamp on it, and that's another holy site too. In fact, that's the sexy holy site, so I kind of feel like we should definitely be sorting out that one, very much so. And as for Elin, well, who knows how long she's going to last at this point, because health-wise, she's feeling fine, but I can't help but wonder how far along the King of Estonia's plan to murder her is getting, and on top of that, yes, her own evil son now has a very good incentive to murder her too, so the real question is, who's going to be the one to actually stab her in the back first? We shall see next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Crusader Kings 3. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, this guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In Fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots! Yeah!